Question, why is her outfit dirty? I mean, this is not, I have dirt that just won't come out of an outfit. It's dirty. Does anybody know why her clothing is not clean? Are they not doing laundry at the jail? I mean, am I the only person seeing this, that her outfit is dirty? I mean, were you crawling on the floor or something in your outfit, or did they give that to you like that? All right, so we're gonna have to, I'll call the jail and see what's up with laundry. I mean, I know they. Yeah, I think your sheets are dirty too. All right, so I'll call over there and see what's going on with the laundry. Ms. Lockhart. All right, Ms. Lockhart, we're gonna bring you back on July 27th. My understanding from probation is you have an appointment with them on July 20th, okay?
Okay.
All right, so we'll bring you back on the 27th to see where we are. Yes.
One other thing, Judge, we talked about mental health.
Mhm.
She apparently told somebody in the system that she's not interested. She is interested in mental health work. She not discussed that today. She understands a little bit more about health work and part of your probation. And I think that's a fantastic program.
Okay.
I would highly recommend that she either be rescreened or whatever she.
Well, here's the thing. You have to discuss that with your attorney and counsel. If you want to speak with mental health court and talk to them, you can. And they will have your client with you on at that time. If you want to be there with her for the interview. All right.
Okay. Can you restate with you? Okay, so probation.
Probation is going to come visit you on July 20th, because that's when you're scheduled for your next evaluation.
Okay.
And then we're going to come back on July 27th, because I will have that report, so I'll know what's a good placement for you.
Yes.
All right. So do you want to go to mental health court?
Not,
I mean, you can discuss it with your attorney, okay? Now, here's my other question. Why is her outfit dirty? I mean, this is not, I have dirt that just won't come out of an outfit. It's dirty. Does anybody know why her clothing is not clean? Are they not doing laundry at the jail? I mean, am I the only person seeing this, that her outfit is dirty? I mean, were you crawling on the floor or something in your outfit, or did they give that to you like that? All right, so we're gonna have to, I'll call the jail and see what's up with laundry. I mean, I know they.
Yeah, I think you did with sheets dirty too.
Your sheets are dirty too?
Where are they keeping?
8A.
But I mean, is it just regular? So it's GP. Thing. So no, it's GP. So
All right, so I'll call over there and see what's going on with the laundry. I think they have the trustees to do. Are you Mr. Perez?
Correct.
Showing you what's entitled acknowledgement of discovery defense. Have you received all the discovery in this case, and did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Perez, I'm showing you what's entitled application for deferred adjudication. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Correct.
And did you sign it?
I did.
Showing you the true bill of indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, I did.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Your Honor, we are proceeding on the paragraph 2 of the only count on there, striking the language from the paragraph. Allegations paragraph. Count one.
Striking I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
Striking the language from the first paragraph, Your Honor.
All right, so you're proceeding on the lesser included offense of a class A misdemeanor?
That's correct.
All right, any objections?
None, Your Honor.
Showing you what's entitled court admonishments and defendants waivers and affidavit of admonitions. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Correct. I did.
All right, did you understand the lesser included offense is an assault, bodily injury, married or cohabitation? That's a class A misdemeanor. The range of punishment is up to 1 year in the Bexar County Jail and up to and up to a $4,000 fine. Did you understand?
I understand.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with your. There's a lot of noise in the box. All right, could everyone please whisper in the box? Did you understand if you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea? If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
I understand.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Correct.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights?
I understand.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Correct.
Did you understand that the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication? If for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty, sentence you up to 1 year in the Barry County Jail and up to a $4,000 fine.
I understand.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, he has.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
In my opinion, he does.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
In my opinion, he was.
Mr. Pettis, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
I am.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
I am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial, showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Correct. I did.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of assault, bodily injury, married cohabitation. They're recommending deferred adjudication. They're taking in consideration County Court Cause number 663004. There's an affirmative finding of family violence, and there's to be no contact with Daphne, Dafne Torres. Did you understand that to be the plea? Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition?
I understand.
Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to be designated as primary custodial parent? All right, did you understand that to be the entirety of the plea? Defense,
Yes, sir.
state,
Yes, Your Honor.
showing you the waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places? Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
I understand.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
No.
Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargain agreement, the state is requesting that your deferred adjudication be for a term of 1 year, and there be the BIPP program. Did you understand that was recommendations from the state, and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
I understand.
Then to the offense, the lesser included offense of assault, bodily injury, married cohabitation. How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence.
State offer states exhibit 1 and all its attachments.
Defense is no objection.
All right, you can continue to confer. Showing you what's entitled waiver and consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, I did.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand?
I understand.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. And all right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, sir.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
As the way my client explains it, Judge, is it just situation got out of control. He's learned his lesson. He's telling me that this court or any other court would never see him again. He's got a good job now, a very good job, and he just hopes that the court would consider following the plea agreement.
All right, and I see in the police report, it has County Court 13 as a complainant. Does that have to do with the case that's being taken in consideration?
It's not out of the same incident. He drew up a protective order because of the assault.
Okay.
And
And is that why they have County Court 13 in the,
right.
okay. All right, how old are you?
I'm 23.
All right, so what do you do?
I work tech support for Verizon.
Do you have any children?
No.
All right. Do you have any property with the complainant in this case? All right, so were you all living in an apartment together?
We were.
All right, so where are you living now? And when I say living, I really mean, I guess I should say, are you living by yourself now? Or are you living with someone else?
with my-
All right. Any drug issues? If you're drug tested today, will it be clean? Tell me. Okay, why are you smiling? I saw a mischievous glint in the eye. So is it any marijuana or anything like that?
Just like if anything, it would be marijuana, but I haven't smoked in a long time, but I know it does stay in your system for a little while, so.
Okay, you can't, I know some people, how they are about marijuana, but in Texas, marijuana is still illegal.
Right.
And while you're on probation, you're not allowed, according to the rules of probation, you're not allowed to drink alcohol at all either. You understand?
I understand, that won't be a problem.
All right, counselor, is there going to be a drug issue with your client
As far as. I
that you know of?
Every time he's been in my office, he's been very lucid and no signs at all.
Okay. All right, I'm going to sentence you to 1 year deferred adjudication, the BIPP program, proof of employment within 15 days. I'll know that you already have employment. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider with minors. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. There's to be no contact with Daphne Torres. You two are broken up,
Right.
so your relationship is over. You understand that? In the eyes of this court, your relationship is over. If you decide that you want to have contact with her, you'll need to have your attorney approach the court to have this lifted. Otherwise, if you have contact with her while you're on probation on this court, that's going to be a violation and you could be looking up to a year in jail. You understand?
I understand.
All right, no contact with Daphne Torres, regular UAs. And if you can do regular UAs or either do the patch, whichever is easiest. Patch costs more money, but it's less, it interferes less on your time constraints because they just put a patch on you and tell you when to be there for them to take it off. So probation, he can either do regular UAs or the patch, regular reporting by Zoom or in person. And if you all could just do one field visit, if everything is okay after that one field visits will not be required. 80 hours of community service restitution. You can either do those hours or you can pay $7.25 per hour towards the San Antonio Food Bank. If you don't want to do it for the food bank, you can do it for any other charity of your choosing. But before you pay it, contact probation and they'll let you know if that's an appropriate charity. Probation, is there anything else he needs? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
Thank you.
All right. Going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Oh, you'll go around. Yeah. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it? Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. You understand?
I understand.
All right, good luck to you. We're going to go off the record. If you decide to get into another relationship, get an orchid. That's what I always tell people. Because orchids, when you get them from the store, they have the flowers on them when people give them to you, and then the flowers fall off. So when you get you an orchid and the flowers fall off, do not get involved in another relationship until you can get that orchid to rebloom.
Understood.
And if you do that, you'll realize that you have patience, because it takes a lot of patience with orchids. And some of them, they tell you, put them in the sun, you put them in the sun, they don't like it. Some of them say, you're moving it too much. Some of them say 3 ice cubes, which everybody that I know who's an expert says that 3 ice cube thing is just a bunch of nonsense. So that's why I always tell people to get an orchid. Not that I think this isn't serious, but I say that because orchids really do teach you to have patience. All right, good luck to you.
Appreciate that.
Oh, and the first Space Jam was better than the second one.
It really does.
I'm just gonna tell you. All right.
Thank
Thank you.
Excuse me.
Yes. Who's here on Clinton Barnes?
I am not, I'm sure.
All right, yes. Where's Mr. Barnes?
I don't know, Your Honor, I apologize for being late,
Oh, no problem.
but I've had no contact with them, so.
All right, we'll go on the record. Court is calling 2023 CR. Well, let me ask you this before we go on the record. Do you know if he's on bond or is he on a PR bond? All right, if you all want to find that out, if he's on bond, maybe you want to call the bondsman before I have a hearing? Okay. And then after this case, it's going to be Nancy Zavala. And probation, there's no application on this case. All right, court is calling 2023 CR 4712, State of Texas versus Nancy Zavala. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state? Defense? And are you Ms. Zavala? Thank you so much for dressing appropriately for court. I appreciate that. All right, counsel, have you received all the discovery? Did you review it with your client?
I believe so, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mrs. Zavala, I'm showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, do you weigh the reading of the indictment?
Yes,
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
we are, Your Honor.
Showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of theft under $2,500 enhanced? That is a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea bargain agreement. If for any reason the court doesn't follow your plea bargain agreement and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by entering this plea bargain agreement, you were giving up those rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, she has, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
I believe so, Your Honor.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I believe so, Judge.
Ms. Zavala, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, Your Honor.
Has anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, Your Honor.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 90 days in the Bexar County Jail under 1244. The state will take in consideration NIMAG number 691192 and 709885. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, Your Honor.
Defense, is that the plea?
That is the plea, Your Honor.
State, is that the plea?
It is, Your Honor.
Showing you the paragraph entitled waiver of appeal paragraph. Did you review that paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in both places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand by signing that you're waiving your right to appeal? The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, have there been any such motions?
Say again, Your Honor.
Have there been any such motions?
No, there is.
Then to the offense as charged, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest, Your Honor.
State any evidence to support the plea?
Yes, Your Honor, city exhibit number one with office attachments.
No objection.
Showing you what's entitled wavering consent to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, Your Honor.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call and the right to remain silent?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there will be no live testimony? Did you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept in the evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. Here in states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing, counsel?
Not at this time, Your Honor. We request from the court that Ms. Zavala be allowed some time to get her affairs in order before she presents herself for custody.
All right, so Ms. Zavala, the person who's listed in here is the person you were in the store with. Is that the gentleman that's with you or someone else?
No, yeah.
All right, so why are you committing these thefts? What's your problem? What's going on in your life? Is it a drug issue? Is it a,
I just. They make a mistake. I'm here to accept my responsibility.
no, but
Living on-
see, here's the problem. I know you're here to accept your responsibility, but you're going to get to the point, if you continue on this vein, because these are state jail felonies, you're going to get to the point where you're going to end up with maybe a state jail felony as a habitual, which you'd be looking at hefty prison time. There comes a point in time where these theft cases, even though they're state jail felonies, they can be enhanced in Texas. So I'm trying to figure out, one, what are your issues? Why do you keep committing these thefts? If it's some kind of behavior that maybe can be changed, fine. If it's a drug issue, fine. If it's a mental health issue, fine. Maybe we can do something with it. But this whole thing where you're coming in, I just want to accept my time and be done with it. At some point, your time is going to be real time. So I'm trying to figure out, and I know all time is real time, but I'm trying to figure out what your problem is.
Well, Your Honor, if I may,
Yes.
she has had her issues in the past. I have spoken to her at length.
What are these
concerning,
issues?
that she didn't want. She has impulse control problems. And the part of her problem is going into a store and wanting food or what have you, and not having the wherewithal to go out and earn the money and get the food and consume that item. She has had impulse control problems, but I've talked to her at length, and I believe that she understands the gravity of the situation. And in addition, as the court has informed her, that she may end up facing significant time behind bars if she continues down this vein. She has told me that she has realized the error of her ways and that she has actually, in her mind, reformed.
All right. So has she reformed in the past? And then, because I think, I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, you can correct me. Sometimes people realize their issues the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth time. I understand that. But you have prior convictions for this. State, did the defense confer with you about having this called back for sentencing?
They asked, I said I defer to the court whether be allowed back. I did mention to the defense counsel that we would be asking that the full range of punishment would be on the table if the defendant did not show for sentencing.
All right.
Yeah, that was informed, and I was aware of that, that if the court does grant this, that the court has in the past.
All right, Mrs. Zavala, is there a reason why you can't go into custody today?
Well, getting my, get my stuff like arranged, like with my boyfriend, the rent. Like let them know that I'm not gonna be paying the rent no more, like at the moment. Just, and then with my kids, well, my son, with my son, I just had a grandbaby. And I just wanna meet her, I haven't met her. And I wanna meet her. Yeah, and that's just the truth about it.
So how old is this grandchild?
She was born February 13th,
Why haven't you met her?
because they were out of town. They were out of town, so they barely came back. Or was it last week? Was it last week?
Yeah.
So your grandchild has been out of town for 5 months?
Yes, yeah. But they've been busy. They've been going back and forth to Mexico to Piedras Negras.
Mhm.
And so they've been with his wife, my son's wife. He's from over there, so they've been going back and forth, back and forth. And so he said that if I can meet her this Sunday coming up at church. at the First United Pentecostal Church on Utopia Street.
All right, we're coming back on July 17th.
Oh, yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Ferguson, can you give them a reset form for July 17th?
Thank you, Your Honor.
And you understand a part of your plea bargain agreement, if you do not present yourself on July 17th, then you're subject to the full range of punishment. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
And that full range of punishment is up to 2 years in the state jail facility. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, we'll see you back on.
When a defendant walked into court expecting to serve jail time, the judge gave him something he probably didn't expect, a final warning that could save his life. This case involved a man who had already accepted responsibility for a felony drug possession charge. He entered a no contest plea, and now he was back in court for sentencing, fully aware that he would be serving time in a state jail facility. The judge confirmed the plea agreement and prepared to pronounce sentence. But before doing that, she asked one simple question. Do you have a drug problem? It wasn't meant to embarrass the defendant. It was meant to determine whether there was still an opportunity to change the course of his life. After learning more about the case, the judge offered something that many defendants never receive, a chance to participate